Hello guys, welcome back to Tech Projects. In this video, we are going to learn how to make time picker in Android Studio. You maybe need time picker in various kind of projects, so it is very easy. I will show everything how to make a time picker and how to display the time in correct format. Now, before starting this video, first I want to show what we are going to make. You can see an app is already installed in my phone. I have a button and I have a text view. When I press on button, it opens the time picker dialog. Now I press on button and you can see the time picker dialog is open successfully. And from here I can select time, and now I can select minute, and now I can select AM PM. So it is your choice what time you want to select. Now simply press on OK, and when you press on OK, the time automatically display on the text view. And you can see when I press on OK, the time displayed successfully, and the format of the time is also very correct. And now I again pick a different time, and you can see it work fine every time. So I tell you everything in this video, how to create time picker dialog and then how to open this when you press one button, and believe on me, it is very easy. After watching this video, you're never going to face any difficulty related to time picker dialog. So don't further delay, now let's start the video and see how to make it. So for making this application, simply open your Android Studio. Click on Start a new Android Studio project. Select empty activity. Give any name to your project. I give time picker dialog. Now click on finish. It may take some time here, so be patient. Now the project loads successfully. Now as you know, I have a button into our main activity. So simply click on activity main XML file. Now click on split. Delete this text view because we don't need this. And now change the constraint layout to the relative layout. Now I simply change the background color to make it pure white, so simply I add a line Android background hashtag and 6xF. It is your choice whether you want to add this line or not. Now as you know, I need a text view where I have to display the time which is picked by user. Take a bracket and type text view. Now set the layout with match parent and height wrap content. Now close the bracket. Now simply set the Android text, and I simply type here your time displays here. Give the ID to access in Java file, so type Android ID and give any ID name. I give time text view. Now set the text size. I set the text size 30 sp. Set the margin top. I set the margin top 300 dp. Now set the layout margin left 10 dp and also the margin right 10 dp. And now it's perfect. Now we need a button. When user press on button, we have to open time picker dialog. So for this, first we have to create a button. So below the text view, simply take a bracket and type button. Set the layout with match parent, height wrap content, Android text pick date, Android text size 20 sp, and Android layout below because we want this button below the text view. So give the text view ID. Now set the margin top 30 sp. It is fine. And also give the ID to access in Java file. So I simply type Android ID and then pick time. Set the margin left 10 dp and set the margin right also 10 dp. Now it's perfect. Now the XML file work is complete. Now move here to the Java file. So first declare the variable to access the XML IDs into the Java file. So simply type private, then text view, and I give the name time text view, but it is your choice what name you want to give. Now take another variable for button, so simply type private button and then pick time. It shows an error because it does not import the button class. So simply press Alt plus enter and you can see the error is gone. Now assign the XML IDs into this variable. So what is the variable name? Time text view. Time text view equal find view by id r.id and XML ID name is time text view, but in small letter you can see. Now for button also do the same thing. Pick time is equals to find view id r.id pick time. Now it's shown an error. Maybe I give the wrong ID into main XML file. So simply click on activity main XML file. Oh sorry, I forget to give the correct ID. I give the pick date, but I have to give pick time. Sorry for this mistake. I simply change it to pick time, and now you can see error is gone. Now as you know what we have to do, when user press on button, we have to open time picker dialog. So for this, we use the inbuilt calendar instant. It is very easy. So simply first type pick time dot set on click listener, and inside bracket simply type new, then space, then capital O, and press enter, and the all code write by on and the studio. Now inside this we have to open an time picker dialog. So first declare the calendar variable instance. So simply type calendar, then calendar equal calendar dot get instance. Now take two variable where we store the hours and minutes. So I simply type int r equal calendar dot get, and inside bracket you have to type calendar dot hour of day. Now be remember one thing. The C of the first calendar is small, and inside the bracket the C is capital of the calendar word. So be remember, otherwise it's an error. Now take another variable in type int minutes equal calendar dot get, inside bracket simply type calendar dot minute. Now for opening time picker dialog we have to type time picker dialog, then time picker dialog equal new time picker dialog, and inside this we have to pass some parameter. So first parameter is our current activity. Our current activity is main activity. So simply type main activity dot this, then comma. Now we have to define the theme. So simply type r dot style dot theme underscore app compact underscore dialog. That's it. Now take in comma again. Now type new, then space, time picker dialog. It shows suggestion. So simply press enter on first suggestion, and the all code write by on its Android Studio. Now it show an error, but don't take tension about this error. Later on we solve all the errors. So inside the public void on time set we have to take in two variables again and declare the calendar instance again. So simply type calendar and give any name. I give C this time equal calendar dot get instance C dot set, and inside bracket simply type calendar dot hour of day, then comma, and then type hour of the day. And this time of hour of the day, what is this? This is the int type variable of the function, which is override function. Now do the same thing for minute. C dot set, then calendar dot minute, and comma, then type minute, then semicolon. Now type C dot set time zone and set the time zone default. So simply type time zone dot get default, then semicolon. Now we have to change our time into an correct format. So for this we use the simple date format. So simply type simple date format equal, give any name, I give format equal new simple date format, and inside the bracket you have to specify the format. So in double quote simply type K, then colon, then then space, then A, and then semicolon, and now that's it. Now take a string where we store our time. So simply take a string, I take a string and give the name time equal format dot format C dot get time, and then close this by semicolon, and that's it. Now we have to set this time into our text view. So what is the name of our text view? Time text view. So simply type time text view dot set text, and inside the bracket simply give your string name. My string name is time, so I give this. Now it still show an error because we does not pass our integers. Inside this curly bracket and the round bracket between this, take an comma and press enter. Be remember this 46 line. Below the time text view dot set text there is a curly bracket, and then again in curly bracket. So simply take an comma here, then simply type your integer variables name which we take above. What is hours and minutes? So I simply type hours comma minutes comma false. It is for 24-hour format. Give the semicolon. And now we have to display the time picker dialog. So simply type below this time picker dialog dot show, and that's it. Our program is complete now. So it is time to check our app. So I use debugging mode for checking my app. If you have low system configuration, then I always prefer you use debugging mode. It is better way for checking your app. If you want to know how to use debugging mode, I give the link of video in I button. Now I press on run button and you can see Gradle start building. Now it get built successful and install the application in my phone. Now application installed successfully. I simply press on button and you can see our functionality of time picker dialog is working fine, and I can pick correct time, and you can see it display the correct time which I pick. So our app is working fine. So hopefully guys you understand everything. If there is any query, just comment down below. Please like the video and subscribe my channel for latest update. So give me some support and love and share this video with your friend. Thank you for this video. See you soon in next video. Thank you.